Hello everyone. This is our coverage of the Bughouse World Championship. We have littleplotkin and Grande versus navpad and yeahboiyyyy. We are one game in. The score is 1-0 favoring the Plotkin team. I was a little bit late starting this. Let me see. I don't think I can listen in to either team here. So I am going to jump into house party channel in case anyone wants to join me. And we're gonna put this in the house Discord. All right, let's see what's going on. Plotkin looks to be made in navpad. He can go rook over. He already has enough material to mate. That's mate right there. That's a score right now of 3-0 favoring littleplotkin and Grande. This is the open section with a 2-minute time control. So it is the first player to reach 9 points is going to win this. And this is an attack to go for. Pawn here wins the queen. And then with all the queen already there, that's mate. That's a quick win for Grande. They trade in a lot on the Plotkin board. As far as time, they're staying fairly even, but Plotkin is really getting the better of navpad with these quick trades. Plotkin's king is fairly safe. On the grind board, both kings are fairly safe, although there's going to be a weakness. Okay, so grind was just trading for his partner. Oh, this was mate. But I guess he's going to try to win the queen with mate. Oh, he didn't have a rook. Oh, my bad. He sacked the rook for a knight on the right board. I thought he got a rook. My bad. They're playing similar openings each game. They're trading fairly early. So grind is most concerned about king safety. So they're going to cover this up. Grind and Plotkin are already up about 5 seconds. Queen trade is on offer. Grind is the one in a little bit worse shape here. Maybe queen at b7. I was just going to put a pawn there. Plotkin's king a little bit unsafe. He could attack the queen here. So now grind has the initiative, and he had to give up his queen. I don't think yeahboiyyyy can prevent mate here. We're probably going to see like a knight-knight type of thing on one of these sides. Plotkin just needs a pawn to mate. Does he have mate without the pawn is the question. Let's see. Okay, he's going to try to rook lift. That's a good idea. Plotkin does hate sit-in. He can take that. Knight here. Oh, okay, that's mate. So our score right now is 6-0. Yeah, Plotkin refuses to sit, and I respect that. So Plotkin continues to trade all early on. Grind is going to try to attack. But, and Plotkin is down a little bit on his board. But because of the time advantage, I think Plotkin is eventually going to get initiative. And then all the pieces are going to come. Okay, rook check first would have been a little more accurate, but this also probably wins. Just rook in, rook takes, pawn takes, queen in, knight check. This works too. Take, queen, queen. That's mate. So our score right now is 7-0, favoring the Plotkin team. Comeback's about to happen. I don't know. We'll see. Snakes, by the way, you're of course welcome to join the House Party channel where I'm doing commentary. We all think this is probably knight check. I don't know why he didn't play knight check. And he could have won a queen with initiative. But I think again, Grind is looking for super fast moves, not necessarily the best moves. Plotkin is on the way to promote. Plotkin offering to trade 2 queens. Also threatening promotions and threatening rook down. Navpad is down a little bit. This queen is going to mate. Plotkin, Grind, of course, not sitting. I'm sure Plotkin told him to just move. None of them are talking in the text chat, so I assume both teams are on voice. This is probably match point because it is the first to 9 in the open section. So right now, Plotkin and Grind are on top in this particular game. It's just that sort of shifts around who's on top. Plotkin has this amazing pawn structure. I'm assuming Plotkin would like to get a rook. He might throw pawns in. But he's going to keep going, obviously. Plotkin is not the type to sit. Oh, this knight is hanging. The 2 rooks mate, by the way. And it's pretty much impossible to stop them. So as soon as yeahboiyyyy runs out of checks, it's going to be game over. Navpad also finding it difficult to stay alive. Just lost the queen. Plotkin is promoting more pawns. Plotkin has mate here for sure. It's mate on the Plotkin board. But again, it would have been mate on the Grind board if that event hadn't happened. Because this is unstoppable mate with rook at h1. Okay, and that is match. I'm going to put the final score in the chat. So this is a very quick stream. I tell people that people not as familiar with Bughouse that these matches can last about an hour. This match took about 8 minutes. I mean, I think I missed the first game, but the first game was about as fast as everything else. So there's a lot of time left on the clock. Obviously, it could have gone a little longer if Navpad and yeahboiyyyy were to sit it down rather than just accepting their mate. So it shows, good courtesy not to sit it down when they're dead anyway, downtime. But it shows how fast these types of matches can be over. Navpad wants to play more games, and he wants to switch teams and play some for fun. But I think Plotkin and Grind probably have other stuff to do. I'm not sure. So let me check the calendar, because my next question is there another match coming up very soon that we can commentate on. In other words, it's 7:30 right now. Is there someone scheduled for 7:30? I don't think there is. It doesn't look like anyone else is scheduled tonight, at least on the calendar. Um, I'll try to check the forum to see if there's someone scheduled who hasn't made it to the calendar yet. But in that case, I would have to do a lot of quick math conversion, figuring out what UTC is. But I don't think so. There don't seem to be more matches listed for today. The other matches seem to be listed for tomorrow. I think that is the extent of it. Okay then. This is very short coverage. I think we're gonna find someone to raid, and I'm gonna be back late tonight. It's 7:30 p.m. for me, Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna be back at 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to stream some 4-player chess. And tomorrow, hopefully, we will have more Bughouse matches to cover. Let's see if we can find a good person to raid. Nicholas Tice is streaming chess. Is this actually chess or is this not chess? Hey, Elite Man Peppa, thanks for watching. There's going to be a lot of coverage of the Bughouse World Championship for people unfamiliar with it. Okay, it looks like Nicholas Tice is providing commentary on a Magnus Carlsen match. Let's give him a raid though. So for those of you unfamiliar, the Bughouse World Championships is going on now. There is a group stage, and the top 2 teams from each group will proceed to a single elimination ladder. There's a under 2000 section and an open section. The under 2000 section has 180 teams entered into the section. The open section has 60 teams enter into the section. There's a $5,000 prize pool. So I'm going to cover as many of those matches as possible. People seem to be scheduling them late in the week rather than early in the week. It is 1 match per week. So even though there are 120 matches to cover, so far we've only seen like 3 or 4 of them, with already halfway through the week right now. But we will see more later in the week. Thanks everyone for joining me, and when we get to Nicholas Tice's stream, let him know where he came from and drop him a follow. Have a great night, everyone.